Baru mama.
Trying to cheese Reno, eh?
Okay. That's a big push with an insurance policy. I could get behind such a plan.
We're definitely, struggling here in this top lane. Back and forth, though, like we said earlier on, we saw that the CM Ogre combo was able to harass Monet pretty strong. Okay, we get a rotation coming out. There's going to be the Fire Blast roll. It comes through, and they get the first blood over on the Xepher. They could possibly get MoonMeander here, too, as they throw out the body blocks. He's just trying to get out some damage because he knows he's not long for this world. Will get taken down. It'll be 3-4-3 who gets another kill.
That's real nice for you, Chen. Maida wanted to give some of that to Spectre, but I think 3-4-3 is going to be very happy. Gives him a chance to rush what I would imagine is probably a medallion in this kind of game. You have a lot of low armor heroes on the side of Tigers.
Ooh, and we get a kill actually in the bottom lane. 1437 takes down SRF. Now, top lane again, 3-4-3 now, in for some trouble. Will get taken down by MoonMeander. Monet gonna have to walk himself back to that tower. Doesn't have any men on him. Ahfu and Stay do spot out this lane. 1437, looking around here in the corner. Ahfu still going to try to get those stacks of decay. Spider Baby's chasing after him. There's going to be the nuke thrown out. Roll comes through. We'll be able to connect onto the stun. They've got the haunt, and they're going to try to take down Ahfu here. We'll be able to find that kill. It'll be the Broodmother who cleans up and still going after this Lena. Oh, Wonder Kid. To Stay, go for it. Stay goes for it. That's going to be another kill. They were playing it very fast. They had this really nice understanding of their timings. It feels like this is going to be one of those games as well, as though you also have Monet, of course, who will be that insurance policy, like we said. But Wonder Kid in for some trouble now. Silence gets thrown out. All those Spider Babies fighting with those zombies, but we'll be able to take them out, and they managed to take that Laguna Blade and hit Ahfu in the face with it. And they'll put a little pressure here in the top lane and the Spectre. Double damage rune is available over here in the top here. Stay grabbing that double damage. That is going to be a spooky spider.
Oh, for sure. He can do Roche pretty quickly, especially if they have a Chen with a medallion and a few creeps there.
They land in that. Wonder Kid moving back. There's going to be the stun. Oh, this should be a very, very deadly. And there's going to be the haunt coming through. Actually, Wonder Kid's still alive here. Looks like Ahfu in for some trouble. Does get just burnt down by that metamorphosis coming out from the Terrorblade. And that is haunt that they just committed for it. But in the mid lane, Stay, he's taking advantage of all the space, should be able to get that mid tower, although the multicast of the Laguna Blade is one way to handle a spider.
Yeah, they have some pretty serious magical bursts on the side of Tigers.
3-4-3. Dove behind that tower. What you doing there?
With this tier 1, arguably the second most important tower for the Radiant side to take, most paramount, of course, being the mid.
Saref's going to join in here with Ahfu as he gets the magnetized off. Reaper Scythe gets thrown out. Not quite enough damage to take down Ahjit at that time, but they still managed to get the kill. Xepher now using the Dance of His People. Totally out of that mana, though. They throw out the Earn Charge. Don't think they're going to chase after him, but oh, never mind. I'm totally incorrect here as Ahfu rolls forward, but he will back off. But again, Stay. Just bouncing around between these camps.
Yep.
Not a care in the world here. Rest of the team hanging out over on the side, hoping maybe Wonder Kid will come forward, but I don't know if, oh yeah, they'll go for it, they'll roll forward. Oh man, you're on the high ground in your own base. You're not even safe. That is 3 heroes there that just wipe you off the map.
You look to push mid a bit. They have a wolf creep. That's so big when you have a Broodmother.
That's a buyback on Melina right now. TPs are coming out.
Not sure how impactful it is. You're finding kills on a Chen in your own jungle. In the meantime, Spectre Brood just continue to accelerate. If you look at the Brood's net worth, I mean, he was at 6 when TB was at like 5, and he is nearly doubled up while Terrorblade.
Ahjit's in so much trouble. Monet will actually use the haunt. They'll go for the roll in. Scythe comes through, and Ahjit is no more down for 73 seconds. This tower is theirs for the tanking, and this Broodmother is getting closer to a BKB, which is going to be a huge problem.
Oh, for sure.
The side of Tigers.
I think RNG are in a perfect position. They just need to ensure they don't make any critical errors. So you're going to get a BKB Brood, look to go Roshan, keep making the same plays.
Multicast over here on SRF. He is tanking some, but over here we do see that the Lena throws out the Laguna Blade, and we'll find the kill on Ahfu. Now we're looking at Stay, and for a little bit of trouble, drops those webs, trying to scooty booty out here. We'll get slowed down there by the Ignite. Just keeps on trucking. They need a little bit more slow to take him out, and he's going to go climb into these woods and try to hide. Oh, but they land the Crystal Nova. They still have
wow.
vision. They're really hunting for stay. They want a dead spider. The BKB gets picked up, though. We'll just pop the BKB. He turns back around, and he's going to go to town over here onto MoonMeander. MoonMeander in for some trouble. There's a heal coming through, though. Stay still alive, back at full HP here for the most part. It's going to just try to run home. They're committing so hard for this, Kyle.
I don't know if this is wise or not.
I don't know. I'm not liking this. Ahfu is right back up again. Magnetize gets thrown out. SRF is here. Yeah, Yahoo indeed.
What a play from Stay. That was insane. He used 5 webs and that just flee away. It dies very fast.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they can even get in there, honestly.
I really like this decision.
Courier? Okay, they use the fort. It's going to be Monet with the Aegis. And we'll just see the casual moonwalk out here from the Undying. The roll comes forward, though. Uh-oh. Showing off a little bit too much. Those dance moves are too flashy, my friend. They will take you out. It's like every time there's a big fight, things, you know, maybe arrow to the side of Tigers, but then Stay. He's hitting a building.
Yep.
And he's just finding these openings, and it doesn't matter how many kills are on the board if you're taking objectives, if you're ruining someone's base. They do initiate over here on the side. They found the Terrorblade. BKB comes out, though. They'll turn their attention now over into Ahfu. Scythe will get thrown out, though. Xepher will take down. They'll also lose Ahfu there as well. MoonMeander's already falling. It's just Terrorblade against the world here. Look at this. Ahjit trying everything he can, but Monet going to be able to slay him, and we've got the Spider Army already making its way down. Lena's going to have to TP. She's one of the few heroes that can actually clean out that wave.
Like ready to take a nap. This game just a lot of passivity, and I don't know if you can afford to be this way when you're playing up against a Broodmother, a Spectre, a Necro. Like, all of these cores are going to scale. Here we go.
Oh boy, yeah, they saw SRF, but they didn't realize there's so much more nearby. Ahfu gonna roll himself back there. They land the Light Striker as Xepher trying to run away, though. Monet gonna be able to help out, get the kill and stay over here. MoonMeander in for a lot of trouble. There'll be another roll forward, though. They've got their eyes over here onto this Undying. They'll turn their attention again over to MoonMeander, though, as they try to take him down. They've got that Scythe. They'll evaporate him. They'll take down 1437, and that should be an easy objective here for the side of RNG.
They already had a ward down pre-placed. They get the quick initiation. Broodmother is killing a tombstone almost instantly if it goes down. Just the sustain from the Necro and the Chen. I mean, how do you fight into this lineup?
Oh, that's what they're trying to figure out right now. Do you use the Laguna Blade here over onto the Broodmother trying to run herself out? Still alive. They have the Aegis, though, over here on Spectre. Will go and pop it. Brood's going to have to just walk away for a moment. The rest of the team still standing nearby. Light Striker Ray will connect over here. That all is healed here. Hand of God.
Where, you know, your DK is making stuff happen, absorbing fire. You come in, clean up, get all the credit. But no one can get all the credit if no one's giving you the alley-oop.
The smoke breaks over here. Immediately, Moon, they drop that tombstone. Should be able to get the kill over onto 343. He's going to be able to stay alive, though. They'll turn back around. Hand of God. This is a big haunt coming through. Lots of signs. The Reaper Scythe gets used. Not going to be quite enough damage, although they're trying pretty hard here. We'll be able to take down Monet using that Laguna Blade. Ahjit, he pops that BKB. He's going to get a kill over onto 343. And they're still chasing over here on SRF. Yules will get used. Ahfu trying to run out, but not going to be able to outrun that Ogre Magi over here. So a little bit of a better fight coming out for the side of Tigers. They're still not done yet, too. Did they find themselves an SRF? Can they get the skill with that multicast? And a couple right clicks. Ahjit will take him down as well. I mean, you've got the Bloodlust and the meta still going. It is just over, though. Broodmother making her way over. But look at all this. How do you get in there right now with the rest of your team not alive? Definitely a tower at the very least. Oh, the Light Striker actually connects over onto the Broodmother. There's going to be the buyback coming out immediately now from the Necrophos. MoonMeander in for some trouble here. He's just getting bitten down to death. Tries to get a multicast off, just using his spells. He knows he's done for. As the rest of the team makes a hasty retreat, that rock not going to be able to land. Alright, so we'll get that Roche pickup here. Terrorblade does have a Scotty, though, now. That is pretty scary.
This is a big Roche pickup, though.
They use another smoke over here?
Neither team really feels much of an incentive to do anything, and I feel like it's going to just be what we expected coming into this series. RNG versus Tigers. 80-minute games, 90-minute games, times 3, because Lord knows we aren't going to have a 2-game series, but here they go.
Yeah, MoonMeander turns around. They tried to initiate on him, but they found themselves another target here. That nullifier getting used, though, over here onto Moon will take him down. Now they've turned their attention over to Xepher, slowly melting, as 1437 is going to get taken down by Stay. Monet will find the kill over onto Xepher, so that is 3 heroes down now, and they're still going in here. Monet backing off just a little bit. Ahfu also going to roll himself down over to the side. They get the Yules off here, and they will be able to take down the Spectre. With that Aegis here coming right back up again. The rest of the team feels like they just want to get out. Monet trying to run away, uses that. Oh, there's going to be the Lotus Orb getting used. Crystal Maiden, she was trying to get that ultimate off, but not going to be able to do it with the Lotus being down. Wonder Kitty's looking, does manage to land the Light Strike Array. Trying to get a little bit more damage. Ahfu will roll forward, though. There's going to be the Scythe getting thrown out over until Lena. She'll be taken down here. Ahjit, he's fighting through all of this. It looks like they're going to be able to take down 1437. Look at all the Scotty damage. Stay's actually going to get slain as well, but Ahjit now in for some trouble. They take him down. It's going to be a kill coming out from 343 of all people here. They'll turn out. Monet going to get chewed through as well. And Xepher actually coming back in, gets the kill on SRF. So we had Chen actually bought back during that.
I'm ready to rock and roll. Do we have a smoke on the way? I think we might.
What are we doing?
We do. Here they come.
Here we go.
They've crossed the river into enemy territory.
They stay hiding out here in the tree. Smoke will pop. They're looking. There it is, though. They figure someone's over here. Looks like Stay's in for trouble. Laguna comes out, and they'll just squash that little spider. SRF pops that Ghost Shroud, makes his way in. They see an opening here. They've got the meta. They're going to try to take down a tower.
He does a lot of damage.
Yeah, he does. He is a Terrorblade with a Butterfly, a Scotty. Lots of good stuff right here. The Diffusal, sorry, not the Diffusal, comes out. There's going to be the Scythe. It doesn't do anything, though. The rest of the side of RNG, they're just melting right now. There's so much damage. Crystal Maiden doing the dance of her people. They get the kill on 343. They get the kill on Monet as well, and he does not want to buy back. They actually just called GG.
Wow. I mean,
we just went from 0 to 60.
That was a game, folks. Don't really know what to say about that one. It feels like the same story I've seen time and time again. You know, this is obviously the minor.
I mean, sure, but look at all the things they have to interrupt him. If he doesn't have a BKB, he's toast. Yikes.
Good, they're both good.
They can both be good, absolutely. But who would you say is better?
I'd have to see. I think Tavo is flashier, but I think Moon is more solid because he plays the team fight style a bit more. I think he prefers it. I just like that Enigma a bit more. I think it's more stable.
No. Top lane, though.
Wow.
We get the kill on Ahfu. Can we get a little bit more here? It looks like they'll be able to take down Xepher. Now SRF. Ooh, SRF. That's looking pretty scary right now. They just need a little bit more damage. Has the leap from Arbane. Secures 2 runes for his team.
3 total. Nice job. So
Ching ching, there's the money.
Ahjit's still in the mid lane and applying a lot of pressure to the Invoke.
Oh, that toss back though. SRF forced to use a leap. Might be in for a little bit of trouble here. Tree connects. Is it going to be enough? Oh, the disruption coming out. I think he's still very dead here. Indeed. But might be able to get themselves a little bit of a cleanup kill here. Can they get the kill over here onto this Tiny? They need maybe one more click. They'll get it. Now Ahfu will also be slain.
Wow, that is not the player you want to be feeding either. That's Wonder Child, a.k.a. inYourdreaM.
All right, well, it's clearly living up to that name, Wonder Kid.
Indeed. It's a great name, too. I like the rebrand. I almost changed my name to Mr. Fantastic, but apparently that's copyrighted.
Who wants to be Mr. Fantastic?
Well, I didn't realize it was a superhero.
Oh, well, Monet gonna get taken down here with the purple dynamic duo of Bane and Enigma. And 343 gotta run him.
On a serious... Oh, well, we gotta talk about
yeah, another toss back. This is Marana, man. She's gotta hold on to those sleeps because otherwise... one toss back from Xepher could be fatal.
Yeah, but on a serious note, there's so many great superpowers, right? Imagine you join the Justice League. It's like, oh, what can you do? It's like, oh, well, I'm really stretchy.
Yeah, it's pretty...
I can do the splits.
SRF.
Oh, wow.
Just accepts his fate. Cannot get away. And this is looking not so great right now. Wonder Kid has himself 2 kills.
Pretty frightening. It becomes a lot more difficult to lane down here.
Well, this is what Bulldog was screaming about on the couch, right? The fact that, you know, if this Enigma starts getting going, gets himself a BKB. Oh, stay! Nice gank coming out here in the mid lane. Cleans up the Invoker.
And all of a sudden, you combine really my favorite setup for 3 cores. One that relies on elusiveness and mobility, another that's just going to tank up the Necrophos, and then one that's relatively tanky that can buy all the utility items, aka the Enigma. There's going to be another kill on the SRF Mirana. He is suffering.
This lane is not going the way that they want it to. You gotta get close up to him though first, right? You gotta get close enough.
He's actually gonna go Atos. I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like Atos is pretty much just not a good item. But Bane gets tossed in.
There's the Fiend's Grip followed up here. Xepher is looking to go, but there's gonna be the save coming out from off of the disruption. 1437 is actually dead here. The leap forward coming out from SRF. They have their eyes over here onto this tiny nice avalanche. Will connect the toss back. There's gonna be a lot of slow. Tornado gets thrown out here. He's just trucking away, but will get taken down.
Yep, that was a 5-man rotation. And look at mid. There's just the tower's just gone, and they have a Morphling. I mean, they're really never that afraid of the 40-minute plus mark.
In fact, look at this. Xepher just walking through here.
He's in some trouble. I don't know if this is where you want to be, buddy.
I don't know. He's going to toss up into the air. Look at the damage that comes out onto SRF. Okay, now with the rotation coming out from Stay and that arrow, now Zephyr's in for trouble.
Yep. You can see Wonder Child, Wonder Kid, Wonder Man. Oh, Blink hit.
Wonder Man, there's the blink forward here. That's looking like a pretty dead Drow Ranger. They've got the Stomp to follow it up. They need maybe a little bit more damage, though, and they don't quite have the Moonlight Shadow coming through. They'll be able to take down MoonMeander, so really nice try there, especially with that Centaur creep, trying to get that last little bit of damage, but not quite the case. They'll turn around. Ahjit turn himself into that Invoker. Ghost walks around in circles, slowing them down. Scythe gets used on the back line, so they find the kill over onto ahfu. Now 3-4-3. He's a tanky boy, but he's not tanky enough.
Yeah, and you can see, man, Ahjit, like, how many players can swap into an Invoker and get off 4 spells in that amount of time?
All right, well, good point for sure. Like you said, you want to watch out for that Drow Ranger running after you, but do you see some moving over here? They're going to jump on this tiny. Oh, Ahjit goes forward. They'll find. There's the Atos, though, followed up with the Fiend's Grip and the Scythe. That was a lot.
That was a nice little rotation. They did not see that coming. And they get a quick kill on the big core for RNG. They know Invokers. Oh,
the black hole. MoonMeander grabs himself a friend here. Nightmare comes out. They've got that Ghost Walk, but not going to be enough with a sentry on the floor.
I like how they're trading off aggro too. They're ensuring every hero on their team stays full HP, and that's the way you got to do Roche. Either do it so fast you can rush it, do it controlled and ensure everyone's still in fighting shape, so that even in that scenario where RNG to invis run over, they still can't really contest the Roche because everyone's going to be full HP. Zephyr.
We'll lose Zephyr though, I'm pretty sure, here in this top lane. Yeah, one more click. So a nice pick off coming out here, but they do, like we said, This
is not an ideal Invoker game. If you can get to the late game, you'll feel pretty confident, but now there's a gem on Zephyr. Standing on top of the high ground. This could be very bad if the job walks up. They're baiting the rune.
Oh, Monet. All right, Zephyr.
This is a gem.
Yeah, that is the gem. On the deck there, they'll follow up though with the Scythe, and it's not going to do quite much here. They'll turn back around. There's going to be the Atos thrown out again. There's a lot of damage, like you said. Jump forward coming out here from MoonMeander. I think that was a poor choice.
That was
poor choice.
Literally the worst thing that could happen. You see Tigers.
No, it wasn't the worst because they didn't use a black hole. If they use a black hole.
If you're RNG, you got to be real careful on your spacing because this Enigma will straight up end the game if he gets an effective black hole.
Absolutely.
I like this. Yeah, this is so good from Stay. You can't do anything by just camping out around the pit, throwing out a tornado here and there. You need to ensure you.
Oh, the BKB comes out. They managed to just only grab one. Look at the damage coming out from SRF though, and they'll turn back around on Ahjit. And for so much trouble, he's got to run away. He's got that BKB, but there's just so much damage coming out. Monet also popping the own BKB. The buyback comes out immediately from ahfu.
They really don't have that many spells to cancel. And it will make it very easy for RNG to siege the base in the event they're able to get this Aegis, because you just have Mirana and Drow that can both hit tower from outside of the tier 3 range.
They've held on to this for so... Oh boy, all right, 3-for-3. The multicast just not enough.
He should not be crossing the river. there's an agreement signed, and whoever does
The treaty.
yeah, whoever goes over that sacred water, they will be immediately dismembered, and that's the second time he goes up that same high ground to try and D-ward and goes down.
Now, Ogre not known for being the smartest here, alright? Oh, the jump forward here, stay. We'll throw out the
BKB?
tornado.
Is he gonna be KB?
BKB black holes because in comes Xepher, followed up with Ahjit here. They're just gonna blow him up.
Yep, I was waiting for that one.
All right.
I mean, Stay has played that bottom lane for how long? 11 minutes, 12 minutes? It was about time they punished him. And as all this inaction continues, the net worth advantage is shifting back to the side of RNG just because they clear creeps so much faster than the side of Tigers.
Yeah, just cannot stand. You cannot have the same hero doing the same things over and over and not punish it. So they will try to go for this engagement, though. Oh boy, that Bane. Whew. That's the power of the Drow. Moonlight Shadow gets used here. There's going to be the lead forward. The buyback coming out here from the Invoker. Xepher trying here. Pops a BKB. They're trying to just take down Monet. Monet still under that sentry here. Can he get out? No. He will not be able to run away. It looks like we are going to lose our friend the Ogre as well. The buyback comes out from Drow, though. She wants to get back into this fight. Buyback comes out from the Ogre, too. They do not want to give this up. Do they actually go for a smoke play, though, hoping that maybe they can get a pick? There's a double damage rune available in the bottom lane here.
This could be good.
Going back in.
Oh, this is so risky.
Oh, risky play.
I saw the arrow.
Risky. They're going to be able to get it, though. They secure it. They grab the Aegis, throw it over onto Monet, have the cheese. There's going to be the jump forward here. They've got their eyes over here on the Necrophos. They'll follow up with a Sunstrike. MoonMeander does not have that black hole up just yet here. Now 437 going to have to flee. And over on the side, 343 side comes through, takes down that Ogre Magi. Oh, they're still going, though. They've got that tornado. They'll turn around. Ahjit has his BKB up. He's got his eyes only on Mirana, but they'll be able to get the disruption off by a little bit more time. We'll be able to take down SRF.
Really well played once again by Ahjit. He's just everywhere on this Morphling. Feels unkillable.
That are active?
Like the Coliseum. That's
on the pyramids.
True.
Right.
Is the Sphinx one, too?
No, I don't think the Sphinx.
I don't think so either. It was a test.
I don't know.
I think whatever's in the Aztec or Mayan temple.
Oh boy, there's the jump forward with that BKB. They just blow up off, but there'll be none of that right now. Black Hole comes out on the side. They've got their eyes over here on Monet. Monet trying to flail wildly. Won't be able to go in invis, but they do have detection. They'll be able to toss him up into the air, followed up with that scythe. Oh, Wonder Kid takes down that Drow. Monet, he buys back a 4-0. Can they get out? Yes, he will at the last second.
You know what they did wrong, Moxie? They crossed the river.
Cheese and Aegis and Refresh a Shard, and that's a very dead little Hellbear over there. Throwing in some Forge Spirits.
Will it be enough, though? I mean, can you really get into the pit? The Enigma ult is going to be back up.
Lotus Orb gets thrown out here. Over into Xepher. Arrow. Not going to connect. Ahfu just kind of standing there for a moment, but they do jump forward. They have their eyes over here on the Xepher, but Xepher just going to turn right back around again. That's going to be a dead Ogre. Ogre, man, we have talked about this. Why are you on that side of the river? Why is it you in the front?
And this is the problem with the lineup, though. Who else can be in the front lines?
That's true.
No one can actually make a fight.
But they toss up the bottom and they throw it up. Cataclysm comes out. Tiny in for some trouble. We'll be able to go use that Yules. Buy ourselves some more time. The Nightmare comes out over here onto Monet. They've got the Scythe. They'll turn back around. They've got the what?
Disrupt.
Oh boy, that black hole and the BKB's not gonna do nothing this time. Oh, they're going right back in. Tiny's gonna buy back. Look at the damage coming out from this Drow Ranger. They buy back on the Morphling as well. They're not willing to give this up, but that black hole just did nothing. The arrow coming in from the Mirana, just beautiful. They want this Aegis, though. They want this Roche. They go right back in. Should be able to secure it.
Refresher Shard on the deck. Arrow's going to land on the Enigma. Somebody give that man his Refresher Shard.
Yeah. Give him another chance, guys. Please, for the love of God. All right. Well,
there we go.
Ahjit goes up to that high ground. Damage coming out from Monet is like huge over here. They pop the Lincolns. We'll not care, but the arrow Moon. They're gonna have to prepare. Just get out of here, says Xepher. Just reset. Let's not worry about this. Go back in. Tower's pretty low, anyways.
Here we go.
Shadow Poison. They'll take down the tower. They'll turn their attention now over here onto the Bane. There's just too much coming out here. Monet. Oh, the arrow connects over Ahjit. The force up out. There's gonna be a Black Hole connects on two different heroes now. But look at this Drow. She's dishing out damage over here. Won't be able to do nearly as much. Cheese will get used though as well. Ahjit's out. He's a little piggy. Will be able to go and come back up with the Aegis. But look at Xepher. He's just getting ticked down the entire time. There's going to be the refresh coming out. Moon, he's looking for the opening. He does the black hole. There's no one in it again. No, not down like this. Oh my gosh, the tornado comes through, throws everybody up into the air. We got a meatball coming through, a scythe comes out, but it doesn't do a damn thing. Triple kill coming out from Monet. They're still hungry, they're bloodlusted. They will take down MoonMeander. He's gonna buy back. What a disaster. This is just yours for the taking.
I think you go for throwing here. You outrange the tier 4.
Yeah,
there's no need to be going for
a little safe right now. I don't know.
Yeah, they can also get megas as all creeps are available, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be like, wait, guys, don't we just throw them?
Yeah, look at it. There. Yeah. But I said, let's do this. Let's go right now. Let's finish this up. Dude. We don't have to worry about the Morphling. We don't have to worry about the Tiny. I got all the damage we need right here, baby. Let's go.
Just like I predicted all along, the drought strategy comes online.
Again! They're just really good at
it. Look at the damage. They have Alacrity. They got Shadow Demon. They have
Look at these arrows. Oh my god. Look at them just crazy. So the BKB comes out. Monet's like, I'm done with this nonsense. Give me that one. That is game. Never give up gaming right there.
That is, you know what, Moxie? That I think is the line of the tournament for me. They are Royal Never Give Up.
You know, I don't know what's happening with the OD pick. I think I do know what's happening with the OD pick. I'm going to go with Tigers, and I'll tell you why when the game's over.
You generally tend to be.
That's true. That's a good point.
Not always, but, you know, that lockdown. Pretty good stuff right there. Okay, time for the ROOONS. Get
Bloodlust first again.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, look at that light strike array. Beautiful here. Oh, they get first blood. They do get the rune.
That is not worth, especially when you consider that went to the PL.
A lot of harass coming out here in the top lane, though, from ahfu. Of course.
And mid gets real difficult when the OD is able to spam that Q without losing mana, as we just saw. 1437, a little bit of trouble.
I think it's fine.
I'm really surprised SRF is playing this passively. I feel like he could be like just charging this guy. I'm gonna get ran down. 3-4, 14.
Oh, ooh. Oh, ROOONS. Oh, the shackle.
Got him. He doesn't really mind though. I mean, it sucks to die, but
yeah, sneaky here. Get that fort out. They'll make their way over. All right.
Here we go.
1937 getting into position. There's going to be the ultimate. The tombstone gets thrown down. In comes Jody. Does get stunned up. They have the central ulti though. They're going to try to run away. This PL hunting down over here onto stay. We'll be able to throw a couple of these lances. What's happening with the OD? OD's going to get tossed up. Oh boy. There's a lot of people chasing after this Dragonite. He just pops.
Whoa.
My goodness.
Oh,
bottom lane, Lena. Lena throws out the light strike array. Monet, too smart for that. We'll just duck around and clean up.
Well played, nice juke, gets the pick off. Really surprised the OD used ultimate there. I mean, Moon still had stun. I think you want to stay top. You don't want to ever give PL a free game.
Okay.
And if you go bottom, you just make it really easy for the OD to play Dota. You want to try and stay aggressive on the enemy side of the map.
ahfu, they're kind of, yeah, watch out for that shackle, guys. You're standing right in a little line. 4 staff is completed, and that's the end of ahfu. It is also the end of Xepher there in the bottom lane. So he gets taken down by Stay. So we do see these mids making rotations, getting kills, but they still need to hit buildings. And we have 1437 kind of hanging out over here on the side.
He's got a ward down behind him.
Got a double damage on Moon, too. Moon toss back, comes out right to Wonder Kid. He says, thanks for the dragon, friend. Monet now trying to fight his way away. There's quite a few of these dire heroes who are chasing after him. They'll find themselves that ogre. Nice multicast coming through. Will actually turn around. They get the avalanche onto the ogre. 3-4-3 trying to run himself out. This is going to be a noble sacrifice that protects his core. I do not think that he's going to make it out, but you know, what do I know? Look at this little guy.
He is very fast.
He is.
Level 3 Bloodlust already. All your towers are alive. Now the game kind of plays itself. You just track down these strength heroes, and when you feel them rotating somewhere, bring your squad. OD Undying, you can't team fight into these heroes. And look at this, the backstab.
Whoa, I like it. Oh, the DK again. Stay trying so hard. They'll go and use that Stampede. That's what, the third OD ulti that they've used just on DK?
Just drop the hammer, baby. That one may not have been necessary either, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. That's what Wonder Kid thinks. And He gets the last hit as well, which is something that can't be understated. Yeah, maybe you squander the ulti, but it ensures you stay ahead of the game. And already gonna have 4-staff blink at a very nice timing. Oh, the juke on the
Jump
stun.
forward, Wonder Kid. That is very optimistic, because in comes some more friends here. Multicast. They get the Monkey King ulti off. They might be able to take down this Undying. Yeah, they would definitely be able to find him. MoonMeander is trying to find an opening, as Wonder Kid now is in the middle of 3 different heroes, saying, I could use a little help here. MoonMeander trying to make his way over as fast as he can, but they'll lose the OD. The multicast comes out. Lena, nice light strike array, takes down that ogre. Should be able to obliterate a little bit more. No, they haven't been able to take down that center just yet. There he is. They'll take him down, and in comes the Phantom Lancer as he does cleanup duty in the top lane. Stay is just gonna run himself back to the mid lane. He's like, yep, nope. Keeping good tabs under the areas that they might potentially be wandering through, making it a bit unsafe for them to even be in their own jungle if they're hunting. Look at this 1437. Snow, something's up. Does drop the tombstone. Doesn't quite have that backup just yet, but you know what? Here he is. Here's Moon. Throws out that toss back avalanche, and that's a dead Wind Ranger. Stay still looking, but he jumps onto MoonMeander with that stun. It's not going to last very long here. Just going to try to chip down the tombstone. They're waiting to go back in. They heal it up. Oh, the toss up into the air. Dragon Tail comes out. He still wants that tombstone. Does manage to get it, but I don't think it's worth it because they fall with the Laguna Blade. Lots of damage here. Monkey King drops the ulti, but they don't care about it. They got nothing to hold them in place. They're just gonna go running at them. Look at Wonder Kid. He's got his eyes over here on this ogre. Oh dear, I have a feeling the 343 is not long for this world.
How in the hell did how did Wonder Kid TP top and still manage to make it all the way bottom? You know, you don't have a BKB on the Monkey King. If you're Tigers now, you've got that critical advantage. Get Roche and end this game before the BKBs come online.
There's the heart. And there's Stay. Ooh. They're gonna go for it? Yeah, they're searching, trying to find him.
What?
But Moon sees the opening, drops the tombstone, and just, there's nothing that Stay can do this game.
There definitely was something he could do there, but I'm not bring it up.
Oh, Laguna followed up with just some nice right clicks here for Wonder Kid.
That's what I'm talking about. The speed, the tempo, the pace. I just can't help but feel like, you know, the winner of this tournament. Nice shot of getting the Roche Undying, popping the ult for the bonus damage, of course.
With that blink. It's gonna be too late here. Look at this. Look at this damage. Again, Ahjit doesn't care. He's got an Aegis.
Yep. Monet knows he can't come fight. He needs BKB. Like, RNG recognized their win condition. There it is. He picks it up.
BKB, is it gonna be enough?
We'll find out soon. No tombstone.
Going to be enough. Look at all those wards getting placed down. They've got the Maelstrom online now for the Wind Ranger. There's a little bit more damage now. Getting better, but we still have a heart. Yeah, the jump forward, Stay, Dragon form, the jump out from MoonMeander. BKB gets popped though over here. Still trying to chase out the Monkey King coming forward. He's getting that ultimate off. There's a lot of people sitting around it. You managed to finally take down Xepher over here, but they'll take down the tombstone as well. You still got Ahjit. He's still just very, very tanky. Has the Aegis. MoonMeander's just rolling around in circles here. This rock gathering no moss takes down the ogre. They've got their eyes on SRF, and he's a tanky lad. He's there's the hammer coming right out. The buyback goes as well. Oh, ahfu, hanging out here in the bubble. Will just pop. More buybacks coming out. They're not ready to give up just yet. They've got their eyes over here onto this Monkey King. He just cannot get away fast enough. Gonna try to run all the way back to the base. Can he do it in time? No. Ahjit says no. Going right back over to SRF. He is in no man's land. They're gonna be fourth. They'll take him down. They'll take down 3-4. I'm not even sure what 3-4-3 is trying to do. I guess he's trying to kill the Lena. Doesn't manage to get that kill. The GG comes out. Tigers.
They did it. They actually did it in 35 minutes.
They
didn't wait. They didn't stick to their territory. They said, no, we know our timings. We know we're strong. They recognized, you know, both teams, they kind of did play well. RNG realized we need Monkey King BKB to have a prayer in this fight. They still didn't. The PL was a problem. No real tools to deal with that hero.